Do you ever feel unmotivated to chase your purpose or do the work that you know has to be done, no matter how hard it is? If you're struggling to get work done, you're lacking motivation, but also discipline at the same time. Your gas is out, your tank is empty. What do you think of? Maybe there's a certain quote that you think of. Maybe there's a certain person that you think of, or a phrase you think of. There is nothing that gives me more feel than when I think about my future self, but also my future family and what I want to achieve, what I want to give them. When you make your purpose something that is bigger than just you and you alone, you realize the capacity that you have to outwork your potential, whatever that is for you. You think you can only work 5, 6, 7 hours a day. Not even saying that's healthy, because let's be honest, that's not healthy. But if you need to get work done, then think of what you want to give, the gift that you can give to the world and your future family. If you have to retire your parents and you grew up seeing them suffer and work relentlessly just to put food on the table, you will have an infinite amount of motivation, bro. It is not even a question of whether you will have a work ethic or not. If you see your parents struggle, if you see I don't know. You just need to be able to make this bigger than just you, because you saying, I'm just doing this for myself, is the reason why you are so unmotivated. Just yourself? Really? Purpose is so much bigger than that, and you don't realize that. You need to realize that and let that sink in now. Whatever you are trying to achieve, it needs to be bigger than you, because sooner or later, you are going to in order to overcome an obstacle that is bigger than you, which is coming, and it's coming very soon if you haven't faced it just yet. There will be something far bigger than you, far greater than you. As like adversity, it'll hit you like a truck, bro. Not even saying I've experienced that, but I know it's coming, and it's coming quick, bro. It's coming for all of us. Whether you're gonna survive it or not is a test of your endurance, is a test of your willpower, but it is also a test of what your purpose is. It is a test of intentions, of motives. And if your motive is just purely as selfish as I want it for myself, I'm doing it for myself. I just go to the gym for myself, for my health. I just started this business for myself, for my own fame and power. Like, you don't realize, sure, that can be a huge motivator in the moment because it is a selfish desire, and we as humans are naturally selfish beings, right? So it does motivate us in the moment. But when you hit that plateau, or when you hit that creek, bro, and you're in the trenches, like, you need something bigger than you that you look to. A North Star. Something that can get you through the tough times, no matter how tough it gets. Because you have something that you're fighting for that you understand is bigger than just you. You have an obligation. Your purpose and mission is no longer just a self-fulfilling prophecy. Oh, this is my own story. I'm the main character. Sure. But you're going to get absolutely destroyed by the kid that has seen his parents work relentlessly just to put food on the table ever since he was a kid. You think he struggles with motivation? I don't fucking think so. The kid that's working relentlessly to retire his family, to give his future family a better life. Growing up seeing his parents and his entire family struggle. Growing up in a war-torn country, you think those people have motivation issues, bro? While you're scrolling reels 8 hours a day and you can barely get your diet together. And you say, oh, I want to become top 1% of man, or I want to be top 1%, guys. David Goggins, who's going to carry the boats, guys? I got 2 hours of work in today. Bro, shut up. Shut up. Because you don't realize it's not about the amount of work. Honestly, it's not about the amount of work. Most times your work output and how much you get done will be solely dependent on why you're doing this. If you're just doing it for yourself, you'll be like, okay, I need balance. Okay, I need to rest for a little more. You'll be more susceptible to procrastinate, let's be honest, because you don't even love yourself that much, okay? Look me in the eyes right now, bro. You don't love yourself that much. And even if you think that you do, you really don't. Because you've been conditioned by, I don't know, society or whatever. I don't want to sound like a fucking, like, skeptical, what do they call those things? Like, oh, I can't, like, when someone's, like, believes in the Illuminati or whatever. I don't know what those are called. I forgot. But I don't want to seem like that But it's true. You've been conditioned by school or society to like not love yourself as much as you deserve to. You were taught to believe that everyone is equal. Everyone is a special little snowflake. No, we're all the same. Why do you think you're fucking relating to what I'm saying right now? It's because we are not special, bro. We are all struggling with the same thing. We're all struggling with the same thing. Don't you realize that? That's why I can help you in whatever I've learned. I haven't learned much, but if there's one thing that I've learned, it's that we are not all that different, bro. You've been conditioned with relatively the same worldview. If you're watching a 17-year-old kid talk behind a screen right now and you're relating to what I'm saying, you know for a fact that's truth. Right? There's no denying it. You're not a special little snowflake. I'll be the first one to tell you, bro. I'm sorry. But guess what? No one is. And no one is worth remembering until they become someone worth remembering. Are you worth being remembered? Will your great-great-grandchildren remember you, bro? Let's be honest. Will they remember your name? Because, like, they don't care about your fears or your insecurities. Your great-grandchildren don't give a fuck. So what do they care about? They care about your story. They care about what you've potentially achieved. Make yourself worth being remembered for, bro. Really? 100 years ago, who was in your generation 100 years ago? Do you even know them? Maybe it was your great-grandpa. Someone like him. Do you even know his story, his fears, his insecurities? Let alone care? Do you think anyone alive today cares about the insecurities and like, oh, I don't like how my nose looks, or I'm worried about what he thinks of me or what she thinks of me 200 years ago? Like, bro, it really doesn't matter. You know, if you zoom out far enough, you can't see the world. Isn't that pretty crazy? Anyway, I went on a tangent, but back to the point, which is, for me personally, my motivation comes from my future family. I want to retire everyone in my family. I know we said don't talk about your goals, but I know if I say it out here on public, there's really like no running from it anymore, and I have to back it up with my word. I have to back it up with my actions. I want to retire everyone in my family, and I want to give my future family, my future children, the best life, the best education. I want to give them the yummiest food, take them on the coolest vacations. I want to give everything to them, everything that I couldn't have as a kid. A proper education, actually learning about like good things, like how to be like an entrepreneur, or like the way the world works, or like the like actually useful stuff. Instead of learning about like Sakatoa or like Pythagoras theorem in math and wasting hours of my life at school, I want to give them a great education. You need money for that. I want to give my future family, everyone in my family, a beautiful home that's safe from like pollution and political dangers and whatever. I live in a pretty nice place now, but I want to give it to everyone, you know? And you need money for that. Not saying money solves all the problems, but I just want to give so much to so many people. Of course I can't slack. Because then I owe it to everyone. It's not just me. I'm not just going to the gym for myself. Haha. For my health. Haha. Like, bro, really? You think the purpose of your life, you've made the mission of your life, or at least for this current season of your life, just to be about you? Don't be so selfish, man. Yes, be ambitious. Yes, you can want it for yourself. Yes, you can want fame, power. I'm not saying that's bad. But when it ends with you, then it really just ends with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, when it ends with you and there's nothing more to it, when you've given everything, when you feel you've given everything and you feel that your tank is empty, that's it. You're done. You're depleted. When you hit a wall, you're done. But when you have people behind your back, people on your back, things that you want to give to other people, promises that you've made to other people, that's what pushes you through, because you have the help of other people behind you. So I just wanted to leave that with you today, because it's been a pretty big realization that has hit me, and I struggle with this so much too. But I need to implement this into my own life way more consistently. For so many years, I've just told myself, I'm just doing it for myself. It seems like a smart answer, doesn't it? I'm just doing it for myself. But really, when you really think deeper upon it, like, it's such a flawed way of thinking. Your great-great-grandfather, if he fought in a war or something, like my great-grandpa fought in the war, in World War I or II. I don't even know. But if you were to ask him why he's fighting in the war, he wouldn't say, I'm just doing it for myself, bro. No. He's risking his life valiantly. Why? Not for himself, but that was his purpose. It wasn't for himself. It was for the country. It was for the nation. It was for the freedom of all his people. It was for his family. It was for future generations. It was bigger than him. Soldiers literally sacrifice their lives willingly because they know they're fighting for something bigger. And you go to the gym and just say, I'm doing it for myself. Haha. You chase purpose. You have these huge goals just for yourself. Really? If you're willing to die for it, bro, you're gonna get so much further ahead than everyone else who's just doing it for themselves. I just want to leave you with that. I know I keep yapping, but really, I'll just leave you with that for now. So, as always, I have a free Telegram. It's the first link in the description. It's basically free lessons and advice that I learn every day. I think you'll find it interesting. Just click it, bro. Just shut up. Just click it. And as always, if you want to hear more from a 17-year-old trying to figure out life, subscribe. It's a win-win for both of us. Get after it.